10 makeup essential kits that you must have. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is my back to series part 2. If you are looking out for tutorials, for beginners makeup, then you have come to the right channel. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you're an already existing YouTube subscriber out here, then thank you so much for sticking around. Also, do follow me. I'm everywhere on the internet. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Just follow me everywhere and just say hi. So let's get back to the basics. I'm going to show you two different variety. I might show you a high-end one, and if it is something that if you're on a budget, then I'll also show you a drugstore version of it. Now keep in mind that there's so many drugstore products out there which is not cruelty-free. Maybelline falls under a non-cruelty-free company called L'Oreal, so I don't like to talk much about Maybelline products, but these are the products that I had in hand before, so it's just a disclaimer. I'm showing it to you guys because it'll be easily available for you guys to grab onto, especially if you're in India. Number one is your primer. This is from The Body Shop. I love this primer because not only it pore corrects, at the same time it just gives you that flawless base for you to just get your concealer on top and get your foundation on top. Now what a primer does is you get two types of primer. One is a silicone based primer. So if you have open pores, large and enlarged pores like mine, then a silicone based primer just covers, basically it fills up those pores of yours, and then it makes concealer application much more easier. Maybelline does that Insta Pore Perfector primer or something like that, but remember about silicone based primers, it's clogging up your pores basically. So I would say try to not use that too many times. Try to get a very normal primer. If you are on a budget, remember that Nivea Pore Shave Balm for men, thanks to Nikki tutorial, it's a primer that works like magic. It's because of the glycerin level. Your makeup just completely sticks to your face. So that is something that you can just pick up from the men's department in any drugstore or any supermarket, and it works really good. But I feel if you are in a humid country, that can tend to make your face a little oily. Number two is your concealer. So if I really want to color correct, that is, if I have really dark under eyes and I really want to get rid of that, then I will take a concealer that's got a little bit of a peachy to an orange undertone to it. So what it does is, an orange undertone is known to basically get rid of any darkness. So if you have like dark spots or you have dark under eyes, you can even take an orange based eyeshadow or an orange based lipstick, and you can just apply it or dab it around your eyes, and then over that you can put your concealer and it color corrects. That is a different video altogether. That definitely will be part of my Back to Basics series. A concealer is something that is just going to make your under eyes and areas that you want, any flaws that you have, it will correct it. It will also make your under eyes brighter. It all depends whether you want a concealer to brighten your under eyes or you just want to color correct. So if you want to brighten, then you can take a concealer like the one that I have. I'm in medium neutral. This is the Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay, and it's my favorite concealer. Maybelline does. I think the Maybelline Fit Me concealers and the Maybelline Fit Me foundations are the best in the drugstore variety. So you can also check that out. Number three, of course, is your foundation, the base, the canvas that you create to put your eyeshadows on top and to put your blush on top, your contour on top, whatever it is, you need a flawless base. I don't even have to emphasize on it that it has to be in the number 3 category, because it is something that everybody requires. If you have acne prone skin, you have scars, you have hyperpigmentation, there's so many foundations out there in the market that can cater to your skin's need. If you have an acne prone skin, I would also suggest you to go for something that has got a powder based finish, like Bare Minerals has the most amazing powder foundation. My favorite is NARS, my favorite is Charlotte Tilbury, I'm in 08. If you're looking for a drugstore, like today, I have applied the drugstore version so that it'll be easier for you. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to just endorse a non-cruelty free brand, that is Maybelline. This is Fit Me Concealer, and this is the MAC Polish in 220. Always buy your foundation during daytime. Now the reason being, the store lights can be very deceiving. Foundation should always be swatched right here on your jawline, and just like, let it melt into your skin. Take your compact, go outside the mall, go outside the shop, see it under the sunlight, which one has actually matched up to your skin, and the one that you see that looks like skin basically, that is your foundation. So please remember that tip of mine. Now number 4 is your setting powder. Now I usually go for the Rimmel, the matte setting powder. This is just your basic drugstore one, and I'm in 004 Sandstorm. There's so many out there. I also sometimes go for the Bare Minerals Original Powder Foundation, but there's so many setting powders out there, and I feel what a setting powder does is after you apply your foundation, your concealer, you're taking a powder to just basically set that makeup so that your makeup just doesn't move all day. Really required in your makeup kit. Remember, it's very different from the banana powders and the baby powders and the white powders out there. That is totally different. Those are powders that you actually have in your makeup kit, that when you want to set, basically you want to brighten your under eyes or you want to bake. That is, like I said, it's a whole different video. The 5th item that is a total must in your makeup bag is an eyebrow pencil. The way it just, structures your face, it's amazing what a good eyebrow technique can do to your face and to the whole makeup look. So for me, I usually go for a party queen. If you have seen all my makeup tutorials, I always reach out for the party queen eyebrow pencil. You can also go for the drugstore version, which is the Soap and Glory Brow Archery. There is also NYX products. Now if you are seriously on a budget, do not ignore NYX, because their foundations, their banana powders, their eyeshadows, their lipsticks, their eyebrow pencil, NYX is something that you can definitely bank on. And whenever you buy an eyebrow pencil, if you have dark eyebrow hair, go for a dark brown one. Never go for a black one to match your black eyebrows, because it will look too stark and too harsh, and it'll just stand out. You need natural looking eyebrows. So whatever is the color of the hair on your eyebrows, make sure that it is one shade lighter. Now equally important, like the eyebrow pencil, is your mascara, and that is why it goes in number 6. How can I tell you what magic mascara does for your eyes? You can skip your eyeshadow, you can skip your eyeliner, you can skip your eye pencil on your waterline, whatever it is. Never skip a good mascara. The way a mascara gives you that fluttery lashes and it just opens up your eye. Even if you have absolutely no eye makeup in terms of eyeshadows and eye pencils and your eyeliner, a good coating, 2-3 coatings of a good mascara will just do the trick for you. So I use the Legendary Lashes from Charlotte Tilbury because I totally love it. You can check the review that I did. You will see that the results will just blow you away. There is Lash Sensation by Maybelline, which from the drugstore brand, in my opinion, is the best mascara out there. Extra Sculpt Mascara from Kiko, amazing mascara at the same time. Soap and Glory does some really good mascaras. So there are so many good drugstore mascara you must think of investing in your makeup kit. Number 7 is your blush. Now you can go for any blush of your choice and your color and your preference. You can go for that baby pink ones, or you can go for deeper rosy ones. A blush is something that just gives that natural flush to your cheeks, and it just ends your entire makeup routine. The way I apply my blush is I smile, and from this area all the way to the top, that's how I apply my blush, because it just gives you that lifted, it as if you've got a facelift. NYX is my favorite. This is the Amber blush from NYX, and I love NYX blush because it is so bloody intense. The color payoff is absolutely strong. In fact, there is Sleek as well. Sleek has an amazing blush. I forgot the name of it, but it is very similar to the NARS, the blush called Orgasm, which is a cult product from the NARS range. But for me, NYX blush wins it all, because what happens after your foundation and your concealer, your face just has one even tone. So that is why people contour, highlight and use a blush, because it's giving your face a little more of a definition. Number 8 a good eyeshadow palette. And the one that you need is something that's got neutral, earthy, warm tones in your palette. So if you get an eyeshadow palette like the Morphe 350, you guys know that this is my favorite palette of all time. This palette has got all the necessary tones that you need. Look at the warm browns, and you've got the little bit of an orange, and then you've got these to just give you a subtle highlight. Whatever it is, invest in a very good eyeshadow palette. And if you cannot get the Morphe 350, don't worry, NYX has some amazing eyeshadow palette, and I usually go for the Nude on Nude by NYX. Look at this. This is your basic nude colors. I'm going to show you. These are your basic nude colors from NYX, and you can see it's got the black for your smoky eyes, dark browns, it's got the light brown. With this kind of basic colors, yeah, there's so many out there with the foil shadows and the bright colors, but I'm talking for an everyday basic makeup. These warm neutral browns are the ones that will absolutely save you. In fact, there's the nude palette by Maybelline as well with the warm neutral browns. That is something that you can pick up as well. The ninth product is your eye pencil. The one that I'm using is the Colossal Kajal from Maybelline. If you had to ask me what I would choose between a liquid liner or an eye pencil, I would definitely go for a very good matte black eye pencil. The one that I really generally go for is the Bedroom Black by Charlotte Tilbury. I go for the NYX Slide-On eye pencil. And I also love the Urban Decay Perversion eye pencil, because to me that's the creamiest black eye pencil out there in the market. You don't like your basic black eye pencil, then go for your brown ones. If you're someone who wants to make your eyes a little more bigger and brighter, then you can put a nude eye pencil on your waterline, not a white one, a nude eye pencil on your waterline. Or if you're someone who loves to experiment and wants your the waterline to be a little more colorful, then you can go for a dark blue or for one of those teal colors or blue, whatever. It's totally up to you, but a good eye pencil is so important, and I'll tell you why. Now with this eye pencil you can also create your feline flick. I have done a whole tutorial on that in my first series from basically my back to series part 1. I'll link it right here, or you can just go to the description bar. So an eye pencil, number 9 for sure. Last but not the least is your lipstick. You are that pretty lazy person who you don't want to buy your lipstick and you just want to have that one basic lip pencil that does both, then definitely go for it. There are many times I'm that kind of a lazy person, and I usually just carry the Huda Beauty lip contour in Icon, but I would suggest for you girls to please go for 2 colors. If there are 2 lipsticks that you need to buy in your makeup kit, make sure one is a nice neutral brown or one of those nude colors, the nude lipsticks which you can wear for your everyday use, as well as if you're going for a beautiful dramatic smoky eyes, just a subtle lips on a colored lips will actually work like magic. And then the second lipstick I would suggest is to go for a really bright color. I'm talking about that bright pink or that bright berry color or that bright fuchsia, whatever it is. Just experiment a little bit on your colors. Now there's so many Indian girls I know who they write to me and they say, I'm so scared to wear a red lipstick. But let me tell you something. A red lipstick can never go wrong. It complements each and every skin tone. It all depends on the kind of tone that you're going for. If you are buying a red lipstick, make sure that it's got a bit of a blue tone, like how Ruby Woo was. The thing with the blue tone red is it just makes your teeth look a little more whiter. Lime Crime Red Velvet is amazing. You can see my top 10 favorite red videos, and it'll cover up the top reds that you should be having in your makeup kit. And the second is a warm neutral brown. I have also done the nude and brown lipsticks for an Indian skin tone and something that will suit each and every skin tone. So guys, this completes the video. If there's anything else that you would like to see, do leave your comments in the comment section, and do subscribe to my channel. Say hi to me on my various other social media platforms. And don't worry about the rest of the techniques. I mean, that slowly, baby steps, I shall take you through. I've got your back. How to do your eyebrows, how to do your basic eyeshadows, how to contour and highlight, how to apply liquid lipsticks. I also got recently a request to do a video on how to remove your makeup. So I mean, I'm sure there are so many of us out there that are a little bit lost in this whole makeup world, but we shall take baby steps together. And yeah, I was thinking of actually doing another video for my Back to Basic series on those 5 essential makeup tools that you require. There's so many brushes out there in the market that just boggles my mind. There are just 5 tools that I usually go for, and I circle around them and I complete my makeup look with these 5 essentials. So do take part in the existing giveaway, and it is quite amazing. It's got like my favorite cruelty-free brands in it. You know you want to subscribe. And until later, love you, take care, stay positive, be happy, my loves. Bye-bye.